Hey folks, Dave with DBSTechTalk. And today I just wanted to respond to a comment from the Monoprice Retro / AKG K275 first impressions video. And the comment was that they wanted to know what type of research I do and how prepared I am to do a review. That's a good question, and it's probably something I should have addressed a long time ago. So thank you for pointing that out, that I hadn't done that yet. And let's get started. So first and foremost, I am on several different forums on the internet. I am Reddit, several subreddits, and I'm fairly active on there. I'm not posting something every single day, but I do go on and look at it and hit likes to the pictures that I like. And also I do a lot of reading comparisons and reviews of various headphones, whether or not I have them in-house or if I'm interested in them or just to learn. And then also Super Best Audio Friends, HeadFi, Hi-Fi, and the headphone community are some of the other ones that I'm pretty prominent on. So I do a lot of posting and reading and liking and commenting on the forums. I watch a lot of YouTube. There's various reviewers that I subscribe to that I watch a lot of content on. To name a few: Z Reviews, Josh Valor, Metal 571, John Darko, Zero Fidelity, just to name a few. There are many others that I absolutely adore, and a lot of others that are okay. And I watch both the good and the bad. Why? Because it's important to get as much knowledge as possible from both sides of the story. Also, I do a lot of browsing on Amazon, eBay, Monoprice, and various other websites. I'm almost as bad as a girl at shopping. My wife is always asking me, "What are you looking at? Why are you looking at that for? Can't afford that. Why are you looking?" Well, I'm looking because I just want to see what's out there. And I'm the type, I will, hey, that looks cool, open it up and read every single review. I will read every single question and answer. If I can answer a question, I will. I even read comments and reviews on headphones I've already owned, just to go back through and see what people are currently saying about it. So I do a lot of research. I do a lot of reviews on gear, headphones, and you name it. I like to read about audio science is also another one of the forums that I go on. I might not understand every single thing that they're talking about when it comes to measurements and graphs and all that, but I try to learn as much as I can. And it's important to see how that things look compared to what the manufacturer claims, compared to what actual usage works, and then also to see if the ears portray both of those other ways. And that's what's important. For me, the key is, how does it hear and how does it feel? As a consumer, am I getting my money's worth? Sound-wise, comfort-wise. I'm not saying what's the best value or what's the worst value. I'm saying, as a consumer, am I happy with shelling out $25 or $2,500 or however how much I paid? Do I think that it's worthy in my head and in my heart? So I do a lot of research and a lot of comparisons. And then when it comes to doing the reviews itself, I do a first listen for anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, maybe even longer. And then I will sit down for every single day. I will play that gear, whether it be a DAC, an amp, or headphones, or both, or all three. And I will play them for 8 hours to 10 hours each day at a moderate level, not super loud, not super quiet, but just a comfortable level, if you put it on your head, of random music. And I will do that every single day of the week while I'm working in the office. I will not listen to them. I will not pick them up and put them on. But at the end of those 8 to 10 hours, depending on when my shift ends, I will put them on and see if it compares to my first comparison. And then the next day, start to process for a whole week. After that week, in the second week of owning something, sometimes it doesn't take quite that long, depending on what headphone it is or what gear it is. But normally it's about a week. I will start doing more critical listening. And I have playlists set up for different genres of music, whether it be jazz, classical, movie soundtracks, rock, country, you name it. I listen to all of these different playlists through, and I listen to them on all of my different gear. And if the headphone is single-ended or balanced or both, I will listen to both of them versions of it all the way through the playlist. And I'll take notes, and I'll make notes about what I like, what I dislike, what I've noticed is different in each version. And then when I become comfortable with the headphone, whether it be after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, sometimes it takes longer, I'll do my review. And my review is based on what I hear and how it makes me feel. It's not about what the graphs say. It's not about what other reviewers say. It's about what I hear and what it makes me feel as a consumer. What reviewers say and what graphs say and what measurements say is important, but ultimately what's the most important is how does it make me, the consumer, feel? And that is my process for a review. I may not be the smartest guy in the world. I may not be the most knowledgeable guy in the world when it comes to measurements and graphs and all the specs and all of that. But I do know what my ears tell me. I find that the most usable reviews are the ones that come from people that actually use the gear on a regular basis. Not the ones that get it in for 3 weeks, listen to it, and then move on to another one. Not saying that those type of reviews aren't important, because they are, but the longevity of a user experience, to me, makes more of an impact on my decision than just, hey, I've had these for 3 weeks, I got to return them, so I got to get this review out. Sorry it took me so long to tell you kind of my review process and my thoughts, but hopefully this clarifies a few things for you. I'm not just shooting off random ideas and thoughts off of a 5-minute listen. I am taking to heart what these headphones truly, and DACs and amps, mean to me. This has been Dave with DBS Tech Talk. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.